Welcome back to my weekly reading for Monday, September the 7th through to Sunday, September the 17th, 2017. I'm Debbie A. Anderson, and as always, I'm using the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck, the Vibrational Earth Children deck, and the I Am Vibrational Affirmation deck. But this week, I'm introducing the I Am Sacred deck, so you will get a card pulled from that at the end of the reading. I truly hope that last week you experienced the celebration that was truly wafting all around us. It really was. I had so many gifts bestowed upon me from Spirit. I think I've shared a few on Facebook and on Instagram, but thank you, Spirit, and thank you all for participating. Now, this week, we are taking that one step further. Or should I say higher, because we're going to raise or elevate our vibration up this week. To the moon, Alice, to the moon and beyond. For any of you old enough to remember that quotation. Hopefully by now you're all open in the awareness that we all have psychic ability within us. And it is up to us, yes, you and me, whether or not we want to put in the soul energy to open up our intuition, our gut feeling, and unite with that very amazing energy or not. As we lift up, okay, as we come up, Spirit can descend down to reach us. So then they sort of combine, meeting in the middle, and connect to our frequency and us to their frequency, offering us an opportunity to sense, hear, and sometimes feel the messages being shared with us. So are you ready? I truly hope so, because this is about your faith to believe and allowing this to transpire before you and within you. Remember, this is about being heart-centered, open heart, accepting, interpreting the messages in the form that they're given to us, stepping out of that three-dimensional world and basically into five-dimensional experience. Yes, okay, I hear you say, but how do I know I'm entering into that fifth dimension? Let me give some examples and share to you. It's a mixture of feelings and sensings. That's all I can really say. That's what it is. So, for instance, previously, if you were in a very negative situation, maybe you just sat there for a while and pondered and regurgitated a little and, you know, hey, I'm guilty as charged. But now, if that same or similar depressing situation occurs, you release it a lot quicker than before, because you're now seeing the world, our universe, in a different way, lighter, less traumatic. And the upshot is that you're now experiencing amazing vibrational manifestations, showing each of you anything that is possible with faith, trust, and a positive outlook. That's what the fifth dimension is about. It's also that sense to do something without knowing why. Maybe all of a sudden you decide, oh, I'm going to change my job. Or you just happen that chance meeting with somebody going in a direction that you don't usually go in, or a place that you don't usually visit. But you had to be there at that time to meet that person. I hope you all know what I'm talking about. I truly do, because I can't put it into specific words. A means XXX. It's a combination of all of that. That sensing, that feeling, that just doing. That's what the fifth dimension is about. But it's in much more ease, less strain and stress and in our head center. The heart-centered feeling is what I'm talking about. It's the evolution, or as I love to call it, the elevation into the fifth dimension. Cool or what? So here are this week's questions. Help me trust my intuition more. Attune me to those subtle feelings, because attuning yourself is a big part of it. How can I connect with my spirit guides? A question that so many people ask me. So for you, those of you who have watched my weekly readings before, you'll go, oh, here she goes. The Vibrational Energy Oracle deck is the one we use, or I use, for getting into our adult side. And the children, the Vibrational Earth Children, is to connect with our inner child, our intuition, the subtleties, the playfulness that sometimes we miss in our adult got to be here, got to be now, got to be present format. So I'm going to shuffle the blue deck, which is the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck, and see what three cards pop out. Oh, she said, quickly stopping them before they fall onto the... Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to have to do a head bop and disappear out of the picture. Okay, so there they are. Okay, 3 cards. Love them. Oh, good choices. Thank you, Spirit. First question, help me trust my intuition more. Mythical changeling. We haven't seen that one for a while, and I love seeing that one because it means big changes, all transformations happening around us. Second question, attune me to those subtle feelings. Oh well, yes, we've got to sit, we've got to meditate, or we've got to connect. Ho hum, say some of you, but hooray, say many of the rest of you, including myself. Third question is, how can I connect with my spirit guides? Wild and free wind sprite. So we shall see where they take us when I do the reading. Now, the purple deck, the Vibrational Earth Children, and I'm going to keep them right over my desk here because I do not want to lose them out. Okay, one is out. Okay, let's put that up here. Oh, that's an interesting one. And they go for there's the other 2. So let's put these up here. Put them into the order that they came out, otherwise I shall get in a muddle, which has happened a couple of times before. I'm always curious if I read them the wrong way round, would it really affect the reading or not? Don't want to try that. I'm a coward. Question 1, help me trust my intuition more. Do you hear? Question 2, attune me to those subtle feelings. Visible me. Hey, I'm here. Don't forget about me. And finally, question 3, how can I connect with my spirit guides? Oh, love me lots. 3 beautiful cards, 6 beautiful cards. Now this is where I tap in with my, or tune in I should say, with my guides and spirit helpers to see what they're going to give us based on the cards I've drawn. Help me trust my intuition more. Mythical changeling. Trust is a big word with multiple consequences. And this is no different, but this is trusting in ourselves rather than in anything else. Trusting we connect, that we hear, we sense, feel our intuition. This is letting our spiritual side stand strong and our ego be pushed out of the way, brushed aside. Don't connect in your head. The mind chatter, our ego, ooh, the monkey mind. Trust in your heart and your solar plexus, your gut, your belly button, your powerhouse. Stop double doubting yourself. If in doubt, take a deep cleansing breath. Let it go and start again. Because as soon as you place doubt there, you're going to be questioning it for the rest of the meditation or whatever it is. So just stop. Let it go. Let it go and start again. You are already transforming at an abundant pace. So keep at it. Don't give up. You know that. Mother talking. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Well, I'm not. You know, keep on. Don't give up on this. Help me trust my intuition more. And we have the beautiful inner child saying, do you hear? Are you listening? Again, listen, listen. This is about tapping into your solar plexus, your heart, your powerhouse. Your powerhouse is your solar plexus, where you keep all your emotions, etc. And your heart is that of unconditional love, stepping outside of the wobbly thing on top of your head. You know, this thing that does all too much movement and controls who we are. But now it is knowing that you're changing. In that knowing, we can trust more in our heart and our gut feeling. And that's what comes out of this. What comes out of this is important from here on in. It should have been important beforehand, but our wobbly head and our ego stepping in there is not letting us listen to what we're getting from spirit. Heart-centered is the truth. The truth comes through from the heart center, whichever way you look at it. Attune me to those subtle feelings. Quiet time. So it's the shh, peace and quiet. That amazing, loud yet unnoticed vibration that resides within all of us. So this is about meditation, quietness, consideration and reflection. None of which comes about when we're bobbing around like fireflies. I'm doing the head again because that's where most of the action comes out of. Find your stillness and tranquility this week. Even make up a list of questions that you would like Spirit to answer for you. So that way you can go in and start specifically asking questions yourself of Spirit and get guided. Then meditate, because that's the only way you're going to get the answers to the questions. Meditate, contemplate, and relax into the subtle difference in the answers you receive. And then be guided by them. It's no good getting them and then doing nothing with them. Oh dear. Attune me to those subtle feelings. Visible me, visible me. Being visible isn't always about being loud and in everybody's faces. It is being there in the thick of it, doing, being. It's important that you understand this vibrational frequency because it will be very significant this week. Sometimes you can stand strong and keep this zipped. The key is sensing the answers, focusing on what is needed and being in sync with it. Yes, be seen, but be seen in the quietness that is like floating on feathers. You know, a bit like the angel that comes in and does something, but they're not making a big bang about it. They just get in, get on, do it, and then get out again. That's how the changes happen. That's how you attune to those subtle feelings. So this is about you in your day-to-day life and in your spiritual life. How can I connect with my spirit guides? Wild and free wind sprite. This is about staying heart-centered. Lose those thoughts, the chatter happening in your head. Be like the wind that drifts through everything, adapting to it, moving through it, connecting it, moving it out of the way sometimes. It is freedom without the pizzazz. It's the core soul vibration that your spirit can handle, and in quietness, but in a flow. Just go with the flow and be open. That's all Spirit asks of any of us. How can I connect with my spirit guides? And our inner child is saying, love me lots. Show me some loving. Show some loving to you. Yes, you. Show me the love. And that is for yourself. Connection to Spirit is through love. And because of it, it becomes love. Because you're heart-centered. So should you want to unite and join with them, this is how you're going to do it. Be kind to you. Be kind is being kind to Spirit. When we're kind to us, Spirit go, well, that person really loves themselves and looking after themselves. And they need our help. So let's jump in there. It's such a powerful way through love. And especially this week, as it'll be commemoration on Monday of a very painful happening that is affecting millions of lives still, several years on. So be aware of that, be in that kindness, be in that love. This is a relationship that is built upon every single moment you draw in a breath of life into your body. It doesn't happen because you stomp your foot and say, I want it now. Spirit would go, okay, naughty child, go over there and wait. But those that are just giving and loving and doing and being, it's a subtle flow of energy that comes about because of love. So it connects us with love. And in that connection with our guides that are love and pure unconditional love. And it strengthens everything on all levels. All levels. What is it? Love is the answer. Who cares about the question? This week's quote comes from Rod Sterling. There is a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition. So it's that balance. Here we are, that solid piece of us, but yet we can be that love, we can be that light, we can be that vibration. Let's see what our affirmation from this week is going to be from the I Am Vibrational deck, and that's the orange deck. In case you missed it, the orange card. So let's have a shuffle here, and I'm going, please Spirit, keep it all in line as you usually do with what our focus is this week. And there's the card. Okay. Thank you. I am in the me vibration. I am connected to my soul. This is our awakening on our own vibration, which is perfect. Look at this beautiful soul being, reaching up, being in the light. Heart-centered, heart-centered. Couldn't get any better than that. And finally, as I promised, I'm introducing the I Am Sacred affirmation deck. And here are the back of the cards. Just to give you a quick glimpse. And the deck should be with me, praying to all the shipping gods in the world, by Tuesday. So if you want to go onto my website, you can pre-order and get yours shot straight into the post as soon as they come in. And I'm including in any of the decks, if you order online, a free autograph card. So let's just see here. And there's the card. There's the card. Again, thank you. Card 16. I am sacred and evolving just as I should be. I can embrace change, visualizing what will be brought to me. Look at this beautiful spiraling into the light. Metatron would be very pleased. As always, wishing you all an inspirational week, embracing your true vibrational essence.